Okay, so I'm here with Ben Murray, assistant first team manager. Ben, firstly, welcome to the club. Great to have you on board. What are your thoughts? And been a week or so in the building now.
Yeah, I mean, came last Tuesday, went to Sandhurst to have a look at everything and get involved with the group. We trained on Thursday, which was great, and then Saturday was a great away day. And the boys have backed it up tonight. It's quite full on at the moment. And then performances like that really help. I thought we were really good first half for that 15-20 minute spell where we were in complete control. And then second half, a bit unfortunate to concede right at the end, but then second half I thought we managed the game really nicely. So
yeah,
really positive.
Yeah, so 3-1 win against Spelthorne, which pushes us into the playoff position. I mean, like I say, it's early. It's been a week. I mean, what's your initial thoughts of the boys and the club and everything that you've seen so far?
Firstly, the club have been so welcoming. It's been so nice. It's a properly run club, and you can see that. It's been really positive. The chats with everybody about what their ambitions are absolutely were great. Daryl's obviously been brilliant as well. Had a good couple of chats with him before we got involved last week. And the boys are spot on. They're a group that have high expectations, and that's exactly what we aim for in terms of management team, is to have those high expectations. Is it going to happen straight away? Absolutely not, and they've got to work really hard to make sure that happens, but we're doing that. So the performances from when I first come in last Tuesday, obviously that observing thing, and then went on Saturday and the coach journey in the FA Bars, have always been going upwards. So it's really positive. And
I think one of the comments that Daryl made in one of his recent interviews was it's great to bring you in when the club is actually on a fairly good path at the moment. So talk to us a little bit about that from your perspective.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's exactly as it says in the tin, and it's actually quite a weird situation, because often when you're going into clubs as a coach in the mid-season, or an assistant manager in the management team, you're going in there when the club's not doing so well. So I think it shows a position of strength for the club to be able to do that, being in the position that they're in. And it's for us to enforce that and push it on even further.
Yeah, and obviously Fleet's a club you've known, you've been around, we've seen you down at games over the past few years. So it's nice to actually get you on board now, which is fantastic. So just going back to tonight's game then, you felt the crowd kind of wanted more goals. We let that one in just before half time. We had a couple of changes forced upon us, but you're happy with the way they saw the game out? Yeah,
for me the hardest thing, and I think it's probably my saying that will be on my gravestone, will be that is the hardest thing to do is to win 3 points in any division that you're playing in. And tonight you had a Spelthorne team that after their initial sort of time where they went 3-0 down, I thought they were superb tonight. They worked really hard, and we matched that. I thought we managed the game much better. Yeah, of course, everyone wants to see more goals. So do we on the sideline, don't worry, and everything like that. But that will come, and the spell for that first half, 15-20 minutes, I thought was superb, and some of the best performance of so far that I've seen. But the gaffer was saying that he's seen all season, so let's hope that continues.
Yeah, and so we move on to Corinthian Casuals away on Saturday. They've been playing fairly well themselves this season. Do we know much about them? From obviously we played the first game against them, but have you looked at them? Do we know what to expect?
Personally, no, but I know that tomorrow first thing we're getting the videos across and seeing a few things of the games. And obviously there's quite a few eyes that we can now have a look in certain areas, ready for a chat on Thursday night. So yeah, looking forward to going there, of course. And I think now that we've moved ourselves into the playoff position, I think everyone now ups their game. And it's about our boys now up in their game to ensure that we stay in there.
Yeah, and obviously your first interview with us, we'll put you on the spot. Anyone single out tonight as a sort of man of the match performance?
I did say I'm not usually one to give individual praise, to be fair, but I thought Nick Metcalf was superb tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously Josh going in at centre half in the second half, I thought was superb as well. Campbell, to be fair, but I did say out of the group, and I singled him out in front of the group, which is very unusual for me because I'm normally a miserable sod. Yeah. But no, I thought Nick was superb.
Brilliant. Well, look, welcome to the club. Really glad to have you on board, and I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more from you throughout the rest of the season. So thanks, Ben.
Nice one. Thank you.